Okay, today we're going to learn a halacha that maybe not so much practice. It is brought in the Gemara and Shulchan Aruch. There is a Mishnah in Maseches Avodah Zarah. The Mishnah says over there, in the Daf Chav Zayin, the Mishnah says, V'en mistaprim mehem. The Gemara talks about over there if what you're allowed to do is service from a goy. One of the things the Gemara says, you're not allowed to take a haircut from a goy. B'chol mokim, divrei Rabbi Meir. B'chol mokim means whether it's a yochid or shusarabim, it doesn't make a difference. You're not allowed to take a haircut from a goy. The Chachamim omrim b'shusarabim mutar. B'shusarabim you're allowed to do because the whole thing was for safety. It might hurt you. Aval loy beina lebeina. Privately you're not allowed because he might hurt you. You're alone. He has a knife in his hand, so that's why Chachamim saying you're not allowed to take a haircut from a goy. Now. The Tosfos in 2 pages later, Daf Chav Tes, the Tosfos says, "Halacha l'maisa." Again, I'm skipping the whole Masa Matan. I'm bringing the word the Tosfos paskin la'halacha. Halacha l'maisa. The osu listaper me'ovet kechovim elem ken roeh b'mara. Unless one condition that could allow you to take a haircut from a goy, you have a mirror in front of you. This way you could watch his moves. Va'afilu b'shus rabim. Even b'shus rabim, the many rabbim going without that you need 2 conditions. Mara, mirror, then you have the Birshus Rabim, and then he said, V'davka, I'm skipping another line because I'm going to talk about this line a little bit later, V'davka betar, this whole restrictions, and when it's a sharp knife, tar or razor, the shchiach behezeko bekal, it's very easy to hurt somebody with a tar, with a sharp knife, Chaz v'sholom could do something over there. Aval b'misparayim, if it's scissor, lo shkiach b'hu hezeka shore, you allowed to, im yesh imoy acher. Mashma over here, according to Tosfos, we have 3 conditions when you can take a haircut from a goy. It have to be b'rshus harabim, then you have to have a mirror, and then you have to have mishu imoy, somebody with him. By yourself, you're not allowed to. So the Bach brings over here the reason why you need to have someone else, even though you have the rest of it, because the halacha says, one of the halachas is you're not allowed to be, you're not allowed to have a yichud with a goy. It's not with a woman that's in of morality. By a goy, it's possible. It's not safety. You could. All right, you could. So l'choyer, according to this, which there's either according to Rav Meir, b'chlal you're not allowed to take a haircut. If you say a paskin kachomim, you still have those restrictions. Again, you have to be with someone else. You're not alone in the room, and it's b'shus harabim. And you have a mara. If it's scissors, if it's not tar, so you don't need all this conditions. At least you have to have somebody in the room. Everything else, it's fine. Okay. So what's l'maisa? As I said, people are not makpid on it. So that's how it's brought in Shulchan Aruch. It says in Shulchan Aruch. And by the way, the Bach explains, I said already, that the reason you need to have someone else with you in the room because you're not allowed to have yichud with the goy. Okay. Also, leish, it's kufn and noven yoredeya. And mistapim me'ovet kechovim, elo mokem shemitzuyin b'nei odom. Meaning, rabbim have to be there. Oy im oiso ovet kechovim medamesh oiso iso lo odom choshuv. Unless the goy, the barber thinks you're a very choshuv guy, I don't want to mess with you. So then, if you think so, and by the way, it says even you're allowed to fool him just for the safety of it, that you're Adam Choshuv. This way, that's another header when you could do it. Now, comes the Ramah. V'yesh machmirim sh'lon listaper me'ovet kechovim afilu b'mokim rabim. Batar, if it's done, that's the shit of the Tosfos. B'mokim rabim, and it's with a sharp knife. Im lo shire b'mara. Unless you have a mirror. V'nagu lahokel kesvara rishoyna. So, the choyre, why the yesh machmirim, the choyre, the paskening, like Rabbi Meir, Chachamim told you, Rabbi Meir says, and b'chol mokim. There's no, you cannot take a haircut from a goy. Sh'tad yochid, sh'usarabim. Chachamim is saying you're allowed to. L'chora halacha kerabim. So why the Tosfos and the Ramah followed this? It says, v'yesh machmirim. Sh'lo yistaper b'mevet kechovim afilu b'mokim rabim. That's the shita of Rabbi Meir, not Chachamim. And then he says, nagul lahokel, but where it's coming from b'chlal. So I'll tell you where it's coming from. It's interesting enough, before I tell you where it's coming from, the Kaf HaChaim brings from Sifrei Mekubolim. He brings us in Hilchas Shabbos in Reish Samech. He says, "V'toiv shlo legaleach al yedei akum," for a different reason, not safety reason. Even though today you might argue there's no safety issues, it's professionals, nobody killing in barbershops, anybody, it's safer, you know the people. No, he says, "Shaloi l'gadagu shaloi lisarvo tzulma dideh betzulma da'akum." When the guy gives you a haircut, takes away your hair, so you're tzelem alakim. With his tzelem, is also everybody's tzelem alakim at different levels of how much you represent tzelem alakim. Might mix over there. It says, and I saw, I have a bit of Sefer Shmiras, and Nefesh V'Aguf brings it based on the Zohar in Parshas Emor, that they say they should not take a haircut. So according to this comes out that the like Aruch HaShulchan in Hilchas Cholav Akum in Yeredeya, he brings that says whenever Chazal tell you a reason that's osur, even the reason doesn't exist, it still should be osur because there's a tam pnimi that they didn't reveal. So over here also the tam achitzon, the chitzonis look like on the surface that because safety, but you're going to say to them no safety issues. Comes the Sifrei Kabbalah, there's another inner reason over here because there's a spiritual safety. If he takes your haircut, it might take away your tzelem al-kim from you and might share his tzelem with you. That's why if you want to not mix the two tzelems of your tzelem al-kim with his tzelem, don't take a haircut from him. The only problem with this, the Gemara in Daf Chavtes, 2 pages after that Mishnah, the Gemara brings a Maisa. The Gemara says, Rav Chana bar Bizna, one of the Maroim, Rav Chana bar Bizna, hava mistapa me'ovet kechavim b'shvila denardo. He took a haircut from a goy in Bavel in the roads of Nardo. So Omrulei, the people of Nardo, told him that the other Amaroim, Chana, yoe kuyach lezuga. You have a good throat for that sharp knife, meaning they, why you massacring yourself? Why you endangering yourself? So he told them, Omar Teiseli the Avrad Rabbi Meir. If I would get Chaz v'Sholem hurted, I would deserve it because I was over and Divra Rabbi Meir. L'chayre, according to Chachamim, B'Rshus Rabim, you're allowed to do it. Yeah. So why did they rebuke Chana? That's like if you would get hurt, you have a good throat for getting hurt. Well, why they would tell him such a thing, and why you also because mashma from here over here mashma that from this Rav Chana bar Bizna from the Moram that rebuked him, they were choishesh to the shita. They were choishesh to the shita of Rabbi Meir. B'shum oifen you're not allowed to take a haircut from a goy, and that's what some of the Noise Kel of the Shulchan Aruch saying that it's better it's better not to take even though mitzad halacha you might say halacha kechama, but better to be machmer. And like I said, maybe the pnimius seinen. So the Rabbi Chana that he took a haircut, he regretted it. He told you, I was over a div Rabbi Meir, so mashma taka that l'maisa. It's better not to take a haircut from a goy. Even though you're going to say there's no safety issues today, but mitzad there is he might take away from you your tzelem alakim.